Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the diva of them all? Welcome to Samsung Galaxy Note India's Glam Diva. I'm Shabani and I'll be your host for the evening. Our show is about celebrating the diva in a woman. It's about the women on top. Let the games begin. For the uninitiated, every week we reveal 1 out of 14 selected divas and bring in our experts to give you a full detailed account of their lives to equip you to make the right choice and vote for the most deserved person as Samsung Galaxy Notes India's Glam Diva. Rajiv Masand is our mind guru, Shaina NC body guru, and Shamak Davar our soul guru.
She's a very, very talented actor.
There was a certain innocence and rawness.
She's my godfather.
She's like a live wire on set.
Tonight I get to talk about one of my favorite Bollywood belles, Priyanka Chopra, her ups and downs in the industry and how she made it to the top. It's no easy task this, but then she's no damsel in distress. Let's begin from the beginning of her bio. What many don't know is that it was her mother who sent her pictures for the Miss India contest and not her.
I was 17 years old when I became Miss World, and that was also incidental because my mom sent in my pictures without telling me, and then I went for the contest just for the lark of it, and I ended up winning it. And then lots of movies started coming my way, and I said, I was 19 or something, so I said, I was fascinated, and I said, let's try it. It should be fun. And my first film did well, and then I got lots of awards, and my second film did well, and I just became an actor. I don't know when, I just did.
The young Priyanka Chopra knew her moment in the sun was here. She got up and grabbed it with both hands, and this doesn't happen to everybody, so if it happens to you, you better put your mind into it. Armed with long legs and the Miss World crown, Priyanka Chopra followed the precedent set by other beauty contest winners by joining the Bollywood bandwagon.
Doors just kind of open, and I just as soon as I get an opportunity, the only thing I have to do is work really hard once I get an opportunity to prove myself. I think films wanted me to be, in a way, strangely, I always seem to get really, really big, good, amazing parts and really amazing films from the beginning of my career. I think it would have been silly if I would have said no to them because I've always been fortunate enough and the film industry has been kind enough to give me those kind of films.
She's a great person to work with. She's very, extremely, she's a team player.
She may have been naive in the beginning, but not for long. Priyanka was clever enough to take notes from all the critics.
सारे डायरेक्टर्स तो ऐसी फिल्में नहीं बनाते ना. हम एक मेल डोमिनेटेड सोसाइटी में रहते हैं, आपको भी एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा और मैं भी करती हूँ. बहुत कम फिल्में ऐसी बनती हैं जो सिर्फ हीरोइनों के ऊपर होती हैं और सिर्फ वो देखकर नहीं आप फिल्म चूज कर सकते. बहुत सारे स्क्रिप्ट मेरे पास आए हैं जो हीरोइन ओरिएंटेड हैं, बट दे हैव टू बी मेड करेक्टली.
Priyanka by now was flooded by offers and she took them all. Her game was simple. She wanted to do as many films as possible and with the biggest stars in the block.
I get bored trying to do the same thing. So with all my films, in fact, you'll see that I try and do very different characters. I try and create something. I'm a very greedy actor. I can't just go to work and say, what am I wearing? Wear the outfit, give my shot and walk off. I can't. My life becomes the set when I walk onto a set. My life becomes the camera and giving the lines, and I don't think about what I'm going to do when I go home or the party I'm going to. That's not my life. So I think that's what I look for. I look for a part which makes me say, ooh, I'll have something to do in this one. That'll be fun.
she's not afraid of making mistakes. She's not afraid of taking big chances. If you see her in films like Saath Khoon Maaf, or you see her in a film like What's Your Rashi, these are experiments. And I think that she was brave to try these experiments at a time when few actresses would have taken that risk of making fools of themselves.
Priyanka increasingly became more bankable and people had started taking chances with her.
The thing about Priyanka is that every time she surrenders to doing a film, she comes in completely fresh, completely new, and as if it's her first film. And she's really driven by the makers. And I think that's a very unique and a very good and a very necessary quality in an actor.
In 2008, Chopra acted in 6 films. Her first 4 films were critically and commercially unsuccessful.
When I get really stressed out, I go and sit with my parents and I put my head on my mom's lap and everything feels okay. That nothing really matters and nothing is such a big deal. So for me, that's my biggest stress buster, is lying down with my head on my mother's lap.
Critics started panning her for choosing the wrong movies and criticizing her performances.
बड़े एक्टर्स की फिल्में नहीं चली हैं। बड़े चाहे वो शाहरुख खान हो, आमिर खान हो, अमिताभ बच्चन हो, सबकी फिल्में नहीं चली हैं। तो आप क्या कह रहे हैं कि वो इंटेलिजेंट एक्टर्स नहीं हैं? कोई रीजन होता होगा कि उन्होंने वो फिल्म की है। My first turning point would be मुझसे शादी करोगी and Aitraz. They came kind of back to back. So it was one of my first solo hit films, and then Aitraz, where I was playing a negative character so early in my career, and then the film, everybody was only talking about what I did in the movie and the awards and the accolades and the fact that it was a commercial film. That was the big change where I realized, okay, maybe I'm actually decent at what I do.
She's like a live wire on set, so it's very nice to have that positivity. She's very bright and full of enthusiasm.
Maybe I should try and work hard at this. And then I think Krish and Dawn, they were my 2 really big films, which I did again just 3-4 years into films.
She's very non-fussy. She's punctual. She's professional. So I think as far as working with somebody who's considered such a big star and is such a big star, that they can still be grounded and maintain all of this consistently in their lives is a fantastic.
I guess Dawn 2 के सबसे बड़ा compliment था कि एक बच्चे ने आके मुझसे बोला, मैं किसी फंक्शन में गई थी यहाँ कहीं पे, about 6 साल का होगा, उसने आके मुझे बोला, दीदी क्या लड़ाई करते हो आप, मुझे तो डर ही लग गया था आपसे। मुझे भी ऐसा मुक्का मारना सिखाया था, that was very cute. तो वो मेरा favorite compliment. Then I think was Fashion and Dostana. I think I've had consistently these phases of change points in my career.
The real turning point in her career came with Vishal Bhardwaj's Saath Khoon Maaf. After several disappointments, Priyanka came back with a bang with this film with her never say die attitude.
If you see her in Saath Khoon Maaf, there are scenes where she has drool dribbling down her mouth. Very few actresses would agree to do that. I think she's someone who puts her vanity aside for the sake of her art, and that makes her very rare in this business.
She was one of the country's most coveted actresses, a style icon, and everyone's darling. She realized that for her to be on top, she needed to maintain her strategy, keep the ball rolling, make new age films, yet commercial films with good screenplays where her character was a strong one and she was not relegated to be just the lead actor's love interest.
I think mindset-wise, in the beginning I was just kind of taking everything, just laughing about it, because I was just 19, 20. So I just go on set, wear the clothes, wear the makeup, do whatever I was told. Never really thought much about it, but then I think I got an idea of the fact that acting was a craft and not just a profession or a job.
She's also pursuing a career in music.
Music हमारे घर का एक बहुत अहम हिस्सा रहा है, and मैं उठती थी म्यूजिक के साथ, सोती थी म्यूजिक के साथ. आज तक ये आदत बरकरार है मेरी.
Her music career is being managed by Troy Carter, Chief Executive Officer of Atom Factory, who is also Lady Gaga's manager. Clearly, she had it all figured out at an early age. She came to be known more for her talent and less for her glam doll status.
मैं बहुत रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेती हूँ अपने कमिटमेंट्स की. अगर मैंने किसी चीज़ पे कमिट किया है तो So my word is very important to me.
Priyanka brings a certain amount, I think, innocence and rawness required in the character of Kali, and I think Priyanka has done full justice to that. I think she just got into the skin of the character.
She was well ahead of all her contemporaries as far as the diverse roles she was doing. She made that her forte. Well played, Miss Chopra.
There's so much more I want to do, and I feel that, it's such a short span. I've tried to fit in so many things because I'm a greedy kind of person. I love what I do. I want to do everything in the world, and the world's my oyster. And I think that's what the young people of today really need to believe, that, they can do anything that they want to.
According to industry insiders, Priyanka is one of the most hardworking actresses. She's known to shoot more than one film simultaneously. She also shoots for a lot of advertisements at a stretch. She's currently the face of Garnier and has shot for several brands like Pond's, Hero Honda, Nokia, Tag Heuer, J. Hampstead and Virgin Comics. Wow, that's a lot of money. Way to go, girl. On this note, let's take a Lay's baked break and come back for 100% fun.
Oh, thank God I'm blessed with that one. If I had to go to the gym and I work hard on my body, I don't think I would have been able to be an actor. Really, I can't. I hate the gym. I'm absolutely allergic to it.